I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. Oh, MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get
Go.
it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't
You're not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kinda sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. Now MP, offline with the 3, and the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Shot clock at 6. Carrington. Pure from three-point range.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Now here's Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks down the long J.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Pass to Martinez. Here's Carrington. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
The Attack from SAC leading. Here's Carrington. He has 6. Offensive board. MP with the steal. Harris with it. Lund's there. From deep, it's MP. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Carrington with it. Inside, and it's stolen away by Robert. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now Carrington, pass to Martinez. 6 to shoot. And here's Lund. Will it go? Sack with another miss.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Left side, Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Martinez. Now Carrington. Lund. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Union Elite lead. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough deep and can stretch the floor. Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception, and an exception.
New group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Pagan. Pass to Carrington. From 11 feet. Rebound by Union Elite.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
Three-pointer, Bird. Pagan picks up the board. On the wing, it's Martinez. Bird defending, kicks it to Pagan. Kicks it out to Carrington. Jumper over MP. And again, the attack from Sac, no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Passes to MP. Here's the three. That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3. And so here it's Sac. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
And Robert with the block.
Well, with his wingspan, Robert is such a good shot blocker.
Down low. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Pass to Carrington. The three. It's rebounded by Robert. And so Union Elite has it here. MP with the rock. Guarded now by Pagan. MP outside. Now Robert. Guarded by Lund. Return to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, awesome pass, leading the man right to the spot.
The attack from Sac Trail. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. To halt the run. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
And that does it for the first half of play. Union Elite on top, up by 12. And we'll return right after this break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Outside Carrington. Releases. And Lund slams it in.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Outside MP. Expanding his range. Hits the three-pointer. A difficult situation for Sac. Now Carrington. He has 6. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez outside. Clock at 4. Here's Lund. Guarded by Mitchell. Lund misses. On the wing, it's MP. 17 points so far. And the shot
2
falls.
points.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Outside, Lund. And he's going for the alley-oop. Stolen away by Harris. And here's MP. Harris sets the pick. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Well, I mean, Carrington, he was just in attack mode there. No amount of defense was going to turn him away.
Drexel Carrington.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Diaz. Past MP. Mitchell on the wing. MP. Robert guarded by Lund. Robert a screen. And here's MP on the outside. The three from Harris.
3 points.
Connects it from downtown.
Brendan Harris.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Martinez outside. To the middle. Lund. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Using the size, Lund got into a position, and he forced the defense's hand.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Diaz with it. Pass to Robert. MP. This one for 3. Kept alive. Robert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside, Lund. Now here's Martinez. Off target from outside. Here's Bullock. For 3, it's Mitchell. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality. What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Now here's Diaz. Pagan defending. Passes to MP. No good on the triple.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
One, that's good.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Substitution for the attack from Zach. Substitution
Here's
for
Walker.
Union Elite.
Here's Robert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
24.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
Nails it from 3.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Here's Walker. Now MP. Kicks it to Walker. MP. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Hilton grabs the rebound.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Carrington, covered by MP. Carrington, no good.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Kicks it to Walker. Now Harris. Right side, MP. The three-pointer goes.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
From Sac, Austin Lund. Edward Martinez.
Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Pagan.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Up top, Lund. Shoots from the high post. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
And that one's good from MP. And it's Sack with the ball.
Stay there.
Now Pagan.
Get the perimeter.
Martinez outside. Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
What's the roll? Who's watching?
Past MP. Tries a three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And it's Sack with the ball. No good on the strong take.
You're not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, that's a guaranteed slam. Whoops.
Back to Diaz. And here's MP.
Come around.
With 4 to shoot. Offensive board. That shot's
2
good.
points.
Great activity to get the
24.
second chance points for his team.
On offense, here's Sack. And here's Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Shoots over Mitchell. Martinez gets the bucket.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Now MP. From outside the arc. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP,
Hey.
great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.